Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. So today's Sunday and I'm going to be talking about bonus XP. It seems pretty much set that it's going to be on Friday the 16th of Feb. It's been released on Facebook and Twitter, but the only place it's not been released on is the Runescape homepage. So I'm pretty much assuming it's going to be done today on Monday with the updates and stuff, and hopefully it's got a bit of a breakdown of what it's going to entail. Whether they're going to bring the token system back, which I really hope they do because it was so good last time, and also how it's going to affect Necromancy. Necromancy is going to have its first bonus XP live, and if it's not done correct, I think we're going to see some massive gains in Necromancy, which is not a bad thing because that's what bonus XP live is for. It's to sort of push for your XP goals. But I think if it's not done correct and it's not managed, it's going to blow all the other skills out of proportion with how quick you can gain Necromancy XP. So I'm very interested to see that, and depending on what kind of release they do on Monday, I might do a video on Tuesday about it, just to go through my thoughts and stuff. But I wanted to get this out on Monday, just because I wanted to go through the bonus XP side, what I'm going to do to prepare, what I think you guys should do to prepare, items I'm going to sort of save and use and all that sort of stuff. So that's what we're going to run through in this episode. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the tokens. So if the tokens are released, that is going to be a massive plus. It was one of the first, the first time they released it was the previous bonus XP live, and it was a great success in my opinion. It allowed people to have access or skill their way to skilling sets, which could be very grindy and annoying. For me personally, on the noob account, to get the Botanist mask upgrade without having to do flash powder was massive. So for me, on the Bond account for this time, I'm really going to push for those tokens because I want to clear up a lot of XP sets, which would take me significant time if I wanted to go and get them myself. So because of that, on all my accounts, I am going to make sure to leave all my proteins alone. These are only going to be used on bonus XP live. So I can make sure that I'm getting as many tokens possible for my accounts, make sure I can get all the unlocks I need and everything I want to get from the store. Now the store did also sell things like cinders, pulse cores and all forms of bonus XP items which can help with your skilling and your XP over time. So it's not just the skilling outfits you can go for. So it's still worth doing if you have all the outfits to do these items on a bonus XP live. Not only are they heavily AFK, the proteins are, but you will be getting the bonus of the tokens as well. Not only that, make sure to be saving all your skilling dummies because the dummies, like the proteins, have an enhanced rate at which they give you tokens. And you want to be sort of using your skilling dummies on a bonus XP live because they have the ability of giving you such a high amount of XP per sort of interaction with the dummy. You may as well do it on a bonus XP or double XP live, because you're going to get twice the amount of XP just for doing the same thing you was going to do anyway. So that is a pretty huge thing to do, and it's something I make sure to do as well because it's so worthwhile doing. But as you see by the main account, plenty of proteins to do. From feedback in what I saw from the last bonus XP, people were saying that protein traps, like doing the Jadinkus, was insane tokens and very, very quick. Now, I did some of the slower skills, so I was just AFK anyway, so I weren't really paying attention. But I think I might be doing Hunter this bonus XP live. The video with all 3 accounts and what the bonus XP live plans are will be getting released some point over the next 2 weeks, along with plenty of other unique one-off money-making methods of what I'll be doing ready for a bonus XP as well. But again, that is pretty much what I'll be saving. I won't be touching your proteins. I won't be touching your skilling dummies. Make sure to leave them so you can get as many tokens as possible. With the lead up to the bonus XP live as well, I'll be doing my utmost to be doing some resource collecting. So for this count, I'll be getting God Grapes. I'll be doing my herb runs. I'll be doing my Juju runs as well. Jujus, I only sort of hold to Samadin and Uguin. For the Juju farming potions and also the mining potions as well, because those are the only 2 I really feel worthwhile. If I'm doing my mushrooms, I'll be collecting mushrooms, I'll be collecting my robust glass as well. Any sort of these things to pick up that you can sell as a skilling item, make sure to be getting them as well and sort of selling them before the bonus XP starts. Herb runs as well are going to be the main one I'll be focusing on. I'm going to be doing something with planks, but that's going to be coming out in another video. But just make sure that any skilling supplies you can gather, you sell within time and enough time to make sure you get enough profit as well. It is also worth considering to check margins before actually doing anything relating to a skilling item, just to make sure that it's worth your time and it's going to be worth sort of selling in the long run to get the profit. Other things as well is, again, I mentioned it in a video the other week, sort of map out what you want to do on a bonus XP and then get your skilling supplies in line ready for it. If you can get your items nice and early, there's a huge chance you're going to make some profit just by holding on to them if you want to sell them, or you're going to get it for a really good deal. And that's the main thing, is that we're looking to either make GP or save GP. just so you're not wasting it on tax or stupid things or just buying items when you don't really need to. Not only that, things like daily runs. So if you go and get like yak hide, Viswax, all these different things you can get from stores on a daily basis, they're very good to hold on to as well. Buying your potions, buying your unfinished, all these stuff like that as well are really like very worthwhile stocking up nice and early. Things like fletching supplies, if you're getting broad arrows, you're going to need to get a huge bulk. Get ahead of yourself now. You will probably have to buy from a player, but try and buy as little from a player as you can because they'll want some money on top for selling in bulk. So other things you can be doing as well, if you're looking to be doing summoning, you can be camping the Archglacior to prepare your charms. Do things like familiarization to get triple charms, so it's even more charms for you to stock up on, and it just means you've got even more time to do it. There's no point doing it during the bonus XP live. Whatever time you've got to play the game, make sure you're doing double XP. So if you're looking to do summoning for whatever level, whether it's 99, 120, or even 68 for a bunyip, make sure to go and do the Archglacior beforehand or your form of charm collecting monster. Get the charms ready and just be prepared. And that's the main thing you want to be doing for this bonus XP live, is being prepared with all the items you want to use just for that. Now the main account now, it's very limited on what it wants to do. It's mainly going to be proteins and AFKing, but I still need to get 120 fletching, so I'm going to lose even more money with some Dino arrows and just imbue those into some god versions as well. As always, when it's the bonus XP live, I will always pull out all the items in my storage for the archaeology, sell them on the Grand Exchange, probably not now, probably in a week or two when they're just starting to peak up ready for the bonus XP live. The prices will be high, they'll be in demand, and I'll make a little bit more money and just buy them back after the bonus XP live finishes, and they start to go back down as well. Don't forget as well, on the bonus XP live, invention items do level up twice as quick. So if you're a very low invention level and you want to start power leveling up, my best advice would be to decide what armor and weapons you're going to use to disassemble. Stock up on them now. If it's a God Wars 1 item, go in AFK and get the items yourself if you want to, that's an option. Or if it's Ganodermic, you can buy it over time and try and put some lowball offers in. And hopefully before the bonus XP starts, it will start to rack up and you'll have the items in your Grand Exchange. But you still have 2 weeks left to gather all the supplies you need for your bonus XP goals. Now again, if it's skilling, you can collect them yourselves or you can get the money to buy them yourselves. I imagine if you're able to PVM effectively, you can buy your skilling supplies a little bit higher because your time will be worth much more. But if you're a person who skills a lot and wants to get the items yourself, you can still do that as well. Now, with the lead up to Bonus XP Live, we're going to be doing plenty of money making videos on the channel. We've done them before, but I want to do a bit of a refresher because a lot of stuff has changed, especially with Herblore and construction, with the ability to do frames and stuff like that. Frames are a really good way to make some money if you want to before Bonus XP Live. Now, this will be the third Bonus XP Live we've had where frames have been a viable method for training construction. The last one, they kind of bombed out a bit and they really weren't anything special. So I'm really interested to see how they react now. They are by far the easiest and best construction XP in the game. And it would, now going forward, any account I have, I will only ever train using that method of construction because it's just so AFK and laid back and chilled. However, for a money making point of view, it's definitely worth doing that to create the frames and make a little bit of money. Whether it's going to be as good as what it was, I don't know. But that's what this 2 weeks is for, is for you to check all the different ways you can train that skill, see what you want to do in terms of speed or GP. If you need to do GP, there's plenty of money making videos on the channel for you guys to go through and look at different ways to make some money. And then hopefully that can provide you enough GP to do all the things you want to on a Bonus XP Live. But this is basically the 2 week-ish prep warning that Bonus XP Live is coming on Feb 16th. Plenty of videos will be coming on the channel to give you guys inspiration on what you can do to make a little bit more money, or if you want to train the skill in a certain way. But things will be in demand. So just some things off the list. You will have unfinished potions, you'll have herbs, smithing. The +4 versions will be in demand because people upgrade those to +5 for very, very good XP. People want to cook fish, and people want to use construction stuff, so whether it's the planks, refined planks, or frames. People will be after broad arrowheads, so that could be a really good daily run. And there's just such a scope of items people want to be using, and we've proved it before by just making super potions, how much profit you can make by making things easy for people. People will pay to save time, and rather than sort of making an overload from supersets into extremes and into overloads, people will just pay a premium just to buy the extremes and then turn them into overloads. They're getting the optimum and best XP, and they're also missing out the grindy bit. So for those who are looking to make money, it's that grindy bit of turning the super attacks into the extremes, or making the super attacks as well and then selling that off, which will make you huge profit. but it's still going to be really good XP. You're just not going to be getting the optimal XP. You're still going to be making a lot of money, but you're just not going to be getting that absolute top tier XP the people who are buying these extremes for the overloads will get. So that's how to look into it, and that's how to find out the best money makers, is trying to create the stuff which are going to save people time. But again, that is going to be the end of this video. Like I said, over the next few weeks, we'll be doing quite a bit of content related to Bonus XP Live. All my ideas towards it, but if you've got anything you want me to do in particular, or any ideas you guys have for Bonus XP Live that you want to share with the rest of the community, just drop it down below and I'll make sure to have a look into it and do a video on it as well. So thank you guys for the support lately. It's been amazing as always. Thank you guys for liking the videos as well. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.